Imagine a world so fast it dances with the sun's fire. Meet Mercury, the scorched messenger of our solar system. Locked in a deadly proximity, it is the first planet, enduring a radiation hell. But don't let its position fool you. It is tiny, barely larger than our moon. In fact, Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, is actually bigger than this entire planet. So why was it named after the Roman messenger god? Because of its terrifying speed. While Earth takes a year, Mercury screams around the sun in just 88 days. It is a charred, cratered iron ball racing through the void at 100,000 miles per hour. One side is a furnace. The other is an absolute frozen wasteland. It is a planet of extreme violence and impossible speed. Are you ready to outrun the sun? Imagine a world that tries to melt you by day and shatter you by night. Welcome to Mercury, a planet with a terrifying secret. Unlike Earth, Mercury has no thick atmosphere to protect it. It has only a thin, ghostly exosphere, a layer so weak it cannot trap a single breath of heat. This leads to a nightmare known as thermal whiplash. During the day, facing the sun's direct fury, temperatures soar to a roasting 430 degrees Celsius. That is hot enough to melt lead. But the moment the sun sets, the horror begins. With no air to hold the warmth, the temperature crashes into a deep, silent grave. It drops to a bone-chilling minus 180 degrees Celsius. From a furnace to a freezer, in a matter of hours. It is a world of impossible extremes, where physics goes to die. Could humanity ever survive such a swing? Deep inside the smallest planet lies a terrifying secret that is crushing it from within.
Mercury is not like other worlds, it is all heart. Hidden beneath its thin rocky skin is a monstrous iron core that defies nature. This giant core makes up a staggering 85% of the planet's radius. It is a massive metallic engine trapped in a tiny body. But here is the scariest part. Mercury is dying, and it is shrinking. As that colossal iron core slowly cools, the entire planet is folding in on itself. The surface is buckling and snapping, creating massive wrinkle ridges called lobate scarps. Imagine mountains crumbling as the ground beneath them literally vanishes. Mercury is an iron ghost, slowly suffocating in the sun's shadow. It is a violent reminder that even planets have a pulse and a final breath. What happens when the core stops cooling?
Mercury is a planet covered in the scars of a billion-year war. At first glance, it looks like a twin of our moon, a desolate gray world of impact craters. But look closer, and you will find a monster called the Caloris Basin. This is one of the largest impact craters in the entire solar system, a massive hole 950 miles wide. The explosion was so violent that shock waves traveled through the entire planet's body. They met on the exact opposite side, ripping the ground apart into a jumbled nightmare of hills and valleys. Scientists literally call it the weird terrain. It is a world that was punched so hard, its back was broken. Every rock on its surface tells a story of cosmic violence and survival. It is a silent witness to the chaos of our early universe. Are you ready to see the face of a broken world? Imagine a world where the sun rises, stops, and then goes backward in the sky. Welcome to Mercury, the galactic oddball where time makes no sense. Unlike Earth, Mercury has a strange spin-orbit resonance. It rotates exactly 3 times for every 2 orbits it completes around the Sun. This creates a reality that defies logic. A single day on Mercury lasts 176 Earth days, but its year is only 88 days. Yes, on this planet, a day is twice as long as a year. But the most terrifying phenomenon is the double sunset. Because of its elliptical orbit, if you stood in the right spot, you would see the sun rise, stop, move backward, and then set. It is a celestial glitch in the matrix, a dance of fire and gravity that breaks the laws of time. Would you survive a day that never ends? How can ice exist on a planet that is literally a fireball? Welcome to the darkest mystery of Mercury. Even though it orbits closest to the Sun, Mercury is hiding a frozen secret at its poles. In deep, jagged craters, there are permanently shadowed regions that have not seen sunlight for billions of years. These are the solar system's ultimate cold traps. NASA's Messenger spacecraft made a shocking discovery, finding massive deposits of frozen water ice tucked away in these dark pits. But it gets even scarier. The ice is covered by mysterious, dark, organic molecules, the very building blocks of life. They survived in the shadows, while the surface just miles away was roasting in a radiation hell. How did water get to this scorched world? Was it carried by ancient comets, or is Mercury breathing it from within? It is a frozen ghost living inside a furnace. Are you ready to explore the impossible? We sent machines into a furnace just to hear the Sun's first messenger speak. Mercury is a graveyard for failed orbits, but 3 legendary missions changed everything. In the 1970s, Mariner 10 made the first daring flyby, capturing the first blurry images of this scarred world. Decades later, NASA's Messenger became the first to actually orbit the planet. From 2011 to 2015, it mapped the surface and found ice in the shadows. But the journey is not over. Right now, BepiColombo, a joint mission by Europe and Japan, is screaming toward Mercury. It is fighting the Sun's gravity to unlock the final secrets of the planet's massive iron core and magnetic field. We are looking for the origins of our solar system, hidden in the rocks of this tiny, burnt world. Will it reveal our future, or just our violent past? The next era of discovery has already begun.